Hello there, it's Maggie here. I arrived safely in Liverpool. I'm now in my hotel room. This is the Hampton by Hilton Hotel and it's opposite the Albert Dock. And if you think I've got a halo around me, I haven't. It's just one of the hotel room lights. I was absolutely raging because I checked into the hotel and picked up the hotel taxi phone for a taxi to take me to the nearby Cunard building because I had a ticket booked for the British Music Experience. This is the pop museum of British pop, and the ticket I had booked was for 4:45 and had paid for it in advance, and the taxi firm kept me waiting half an hour until we started inquiring where the heck was this taxi, and they told me somebody else had taken it. I said, well, I don't believe that because there's no I've been stood here and no taxis turned up. And there'd been an Uber turned up for somebody else, but no taxi from them. So she said, well, we'll send another one for you. Well, within that time, they were 3/4 of an hour late. So I cancelled it and I had rung the British Music Experience. Martin, the receptionist there, was incredibly helpful. And he said, yes, we had been expecting you at 4:45. And I explained the problem with the taxi. And I said, I am here now in Liverpool for a number of days. I had come today, especially to go to that event. I don't know whether I can physically tomorrow do going to that museum and then going out for dinner at the Philharmonic Halls and then go to the concert in, Philharmonic dining rooms and then go to the concert in the Philharmonic Hall in the evening. I don't know if I can do all that. But I have got Thursday as an option, and it might be that I need to put it off till Thursday. I've got some options. Now, Martin did say I've got taxis on the brain, haven't I? He did say the ticket for the British Music Experience would be dated for 12 months hence. Well, there was no point going in 5 minutes before it closed and paying for a taxi for getting there. So what I did instead was spoke to the staff here in the reception at the hotel, and they've given me alternate telephone numbers, and I'll use different taxi firms tomorrow. I am dependent on taxis to get me around here. However, to calm down, I went over for a walk. It's lovely evening sunshine and the sky's blue again here now. It's about 5:30, 6, no, it's about 5:06 now. And I went to the Beatles Story Cafe, and you can enter the cafe by going in through the shop. And I had a nice cup of coffee sitting down in the cafe. Went to the loo, came back through the shop and spent the money I would have spent at the music experience. I bought fridge magnets. I'm going to show you what I've got shortly. So the Beatles music's calmed me down while I've been out, and I've had a bit of a potter there. So I'm back very early now. I'm hoping for a really early night and a good sleep tonight. I put the air conditioning with the fan on here, and I'm going to show you the photographs that I took around the Beatles Story. It's called the Fab Four Cafe. It's free to go in. The shop is free to have a look around, and I was able to take photographs. I was even able to go in the loo and take photographs there. So I'm going to show you what I saw today. The British Music Experience then is for another day. So we'll see how well I sleep tonight, and see whether I think I can do it all tomorrow or whether I put it off until Thursday. I was hopping mad though. I hate being let down. The Beatles Story is straight ahead of us. That's a really good museum. It's the best one for the Beatles history. Into the Albert Dock. The Maritime Museum is opposite. You can see the pierhead. Well, you can't quite see the pierhead, but you can see the Liver building from here. And if I turn round, you can see the road, and I'm just off this at the Baltic Triangle. Plenty of hotels here. That's the Jury's Inn, the M&S Arena, Liverpool Arena, the Wheel, opposite the Beatles Story. There's a Premier Inn down there, although that's very noisy because that Beatles Story museum is playing loud music all day long. There are excellent hotels all the way around. You can see the Hilton Hotel, There's an ibis behind me. There are travel lodges and plenty of places to stay if you come into the Albert Dock. So in the shop then at the Beatles Story, this is where I went to the Fab Cafe. I've actually bought some fridge magnets, and this is one from Abbey Road. This was £7. The Strawberry Fields one was £3.50, I think it was, £3.50. And then I've bought two large, they're quite heavy magnets, Abbey Road and Penny Lane. So they're the signs. I'm hoping to be able to use those in my crafts, and I'll see what I can achieve. In the same way that I said I've got Strawberry Fields, that's a large road sign, but I haven't got these smaller road signs, and they were £4 each. So I'm going to see whether I can get an indentation from that in my sculpture clay and see if I can do something around that concept in my art class when it's back in September. So given the fact I was raging when I went out, I have calmed down somewhat. The kettle's on. I bought something from Tesco Express nearby from my tea, which I'm going to enjoy. I'm going to have a really early night because I suspect I'm going to have a really busy day tomorrow. I'm going to try and get back to the British Music Experience in the morning. So the bathroom's really clean, beautiful. I always bring an extra safety mat with me, but there is a really good grip on the shower base, and there is a handrail, so I'm going to be safe in that one. Really good shower. Strange phenomena here is the sliding door that closes the bathroom. So if you shared with somebody, you wouldn't get much privacy. But in the cupboard, there's room for your case, there's an ironing board, an iron, there are spare pillows, or that may be a quilt. I think I'm going to be throwing them off. I've got a really comfortable double bed. It's exceptionally clean. I paid for a double room. I booked for 2 people, although there's only me here. There's lots of sockets for plugging the phone in. There's free Wi-Fi. There's a sofa for comfort and a seat. Huge double window with blackout blinds, which might come in handy. And then there's a big desk with a chair to work at, with a nice mirror, and tea, coffee facilities. I always bring my own tea and coffee. A really good television and an enormous mirror. And there's also air conditioning, which I might put on very shortly. But I have come back from the outside now, and it's nice and cool in this hotel. Breakfast is included in the price.